own. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, as the Mr. and Miss Philippines UK contestants mesmerize, astonish, and put you aback for their multicultural, modern ethnic dance presentation as they showcase the different Filipino culture, tradition, and prehistoric medieval praises and offerings to the gods and princesses. Choreographed and directed by Jojo Alcahuela. When the Philippines was engulfed in the war, the Philippines was once famous for its folklore, legends, myths, beliefs, and traditions. Different stories that engulf the bulk of many contemporaries, the young and the old. One of the most famous stories is the story of Maria Makiling, a fairy of called Ediwata of the Mount Makiling, an active volcano found in the outskirts of Laguna, in the island of Luzon. Maria Makiling once fell in love with a mortal. They loved one another, that the abundance of their happiness showered for a fruitful and lively harvest for the prehistoric villagers of Laguna. When the Philippines was engulfed in a war by other Asian countries trying to colonize the country, the mortal love of Maria Makiling was brought into front line. After the war, the mortal has now returned for Maria Makiling. Maria Makiling was lonely, feeling depressed, sad, and longed for her loved one. She searched and searched until the event of her underworld that made her heart torn into pieces. Not only Maria Makiling suffered, but also made the villagers starve, for there were nothing to harvest for Mount Makiling. There were also no crops to harvest, and no fruits to cater to the needs of the villagers. And so the villagers prayed to Bathala for Maria Makiling to find her loved one. Bathala has heard the cry of his people, and so Maria Makiling once again found her true love. They loved one another, and so the villagers once again enjoyed the abundance of Mount Makiling. The Philippines was once famous during medieval period from multicultural medieval tribes and groups for its priests, offerings, and enchantments for their gods, focusing its prayer to Valhalla as the prince and princess's center of attraction.